This is Bob Barr bringing you another edition of Liberty Guard's Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, Law number 1, that the world is full of idiots. Before we get to today's Idiot of the Week, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and, of course, follow Liberty Guard on social media. The idiot that we're going to be talking about today, the Idiot of the Week, illustrates that there is often a fine line between being an idiot and simply being a left-wing liar, knowing that what you're saying is not true, but saying it anyway, which is idiotic. But regardless of that fine line difference between being an idiot and a left-wing liar, our Idiot of the Week today is a former Navy Chief Petty Officer who is a self-styled expert in intelligence, cryptology in particular. We're talking about former United States Navy Senior Petty Officer Malcolm Nance. Now, the fact that Mr. Nance is a commentator for MSNBC ought to make you say, well, of course, the guy's an idiot. You know, we know what MSNBC puts out there, and that is people who will parrot the liberal line, no matter what the facts are, no matter what the evidence is, no matter what the precedents are. And Malcolm Nance fits into that. But the truly idiotic, this one, it isn't even a close call, statement that Malcolm Nance made was on a social media account. And this occurred during the time just recently when Russian troops were moving into Ukraine in the north, kind of the northwest part of Ukraine, where the Chernobyl, you all remember, well, some of you may remember the Chernobyl nuclear power plant where they had a meltdown back in 1986. I mean, it was serious. And the area around Chernobyl for miles and miles, and kilometers, as they say over in Europe, remain verboten. They remain forbidden territory. You can't go in there because there is still residual radiation. But the plant itself has been shut down for decades. They put concrete over parts of it and steel cladding and so forth to try and contain the radioactive material that's still there. So as the Russians are moving through northwest Ukraine, they pass through and take over the site of the old Chernobyl nuclear plant. And somebody asks on social media, why are the Russians taking over the Chernobyl plant? Well, Malcolm Nance, intelligence expert, former Navy Chief Petty Officer, cryptology expert, talking head on terrorist matters and national security matters, tells people the following. And you can see this. I'm not making it up, folks. In response to somebody asking why the Soviets have taken over the Chernobyl nuclear power plant on their march through Ukraine during their invasion, Malcolm Nance says, because it powers central North Ukraine. You got that? A nuclear power plant at which there was a serious radioactive meltdown almost 4 decades ago, and which has been absolutely closed down since that time and will remain closed down. It is completely, utterly non-functioning. And anybody that knows anything knows that, except apparently Malcolm Nance thinks that the old Chernobyl nuclear power plant that has been closed for decades, quote, powers central North Ukraine, close quote, and that's why the Russians took it over. I mean, yeah, maybe he knew better. I don't think so. somebody commented, well, he Googled Chernobyl and saw that Chernobyl used to be a functioning nuclear power plant in North Ukraine, and just left that and quickly typed out a response. Anyway, and whatever the reason for what this guy Malcolm Nance said about Chernobyl is truly stupid in the extreme and idiotic, and clearly, without any question, justifies Malcolm Nance as being Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe Idiot of the Week. Thank you for being with us as always, and we look forward to your being with us next time for yet another Idiot of the Week. This is Bob Barr, and I'd like to thank you for having checked out our program here today, Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe. We appreciate your support, your participation, and encourage you to go to libertyguard.org to learn more about our programs and also to help support to further individual freedom and fight against government abuse. One of the ways, but not the only way we do this, is through Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, but through many, many other programs in support of individual liberty and against government abuse. So please remember to join us. Go to libertyguard.org and join us once again for Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe. Thank you.
My name is Matt Strickland. Liberty Guard saved my family business. I spent most of my adult life fighting for my country overseas. When I came home, I became a small business owner and sadly realized that nobody would fight for me. Our state and local government were trying to shut my family business down for good. And that's when I found Liberty Guard. With Liberty Guard's help, we won the battle against government overreach. And now my business is thriving and growing faster than ever.
Stand with Matt and others just like you in the fight against government overreach. Join Liberty Guard today.